Hi everyone! Thank you for joining us today for Penn State Extension Master Gardeners Growing Gardener Series. Today's topic is strong seeds and mighty germination. My name is Andy Faust. I'm a Master Gardener Area Coordinator for Penn State Extension, and I have my very own growing gardener with me today. His name is
Spencer.
Spencer, thanks for being here today with us. This is wonderful.
Thank you.
There are several things that we're going to cover today as we talk about seeds. The first thing we're going to review are the seed components. So what are some of the parts of a seed? Just like we have body parts, arms, legs, skin, seeds have parts as well. So we're going to talk about that. The second thing we're going to talk about are components of germination. What do seeds need to germinate? Okay, so we're going to talk about those things. And lastly, third thing we're going to do is we're going to have a fun activity where we can put our knowledge to the test and do some fun experiments. This particular experiment is called garden in a glove or garden in a bag. All right, so we'll do that. So what do you think, Spencer?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Great. Okay, so as you can see in front of us, we have an assortment of seeds. Bean seeds, corn seeds, sunflower seeds. We even have some turfgrass seed here. This is perennial ryegrass. And we actually had a fun experiment recently making plant people, which we'll do a video on that sometime soon too. Alright? Let's talk a little bit about seeds. I'm going to pick up a bean seed here. I know you can't see this all that well, but if you have any seeds at home, go grab some. Or ask your mom or dad or your grandparents if they're there. And go find some seeds. Maybe you have some seeds left over from last year or a seed packet somewhere in your house. You can go grab it and open it up and pull out a seed. And you can look at this seed. Spencer, you can take one, put it in your hand. All right, look at it, and you can see the outside of the seed, this bean seed, it's very shiny. Right? And that's one of the parts of a seed. It's called the seed coat. All right, this part of the seed that protects the seed, just like we have skin, it protects the skin protects our arms and our bodies. The seed coat protects the seed. All right. The next part of the seed is inside, and it is called the embryo. All right, and that is the new plant part of a seed when it germinates. All right. And the third component to a seed is kind of a big word, but I'm sure you can remember it and say it. It's called the cotyledon. And the cotyledon is really the nutrient part to feed the embryo in the seed. All right? So it's really the part of the seed that gives nutrients to the new plant. All right? So just to review, plant seed, any seed has three parts: the seed coating, the embryo, and what's the last thing? What's the hard word? Do you remember? It starts with the C. The cotyledon.
The cotyledon.
Cotyledon, yes. Okay, you got this. All right, great. So now that we know parts of a seed, we're going to talk a little bit about what seeds need to germinate. What seeds need to germinate? And you can see this bean seed that we have right here. It did germinate. All right. What did this seed need for it to look like this, Spencer? What do you think? What may be the first thing you think that this seed needed to germinate?
Water.
Water, yes. Seeds need water or moisture to germinate. That's the first thing. Correct. Have any other ideas?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Temperature.
Temperature. Wow, you're pretty good at this, Spencer.
Thank you.
Yes, so seeds need moisture and they also need temperature. Typically, most seeds would need the temperature of about 55 degrees at a minimum to germinate. Okay? What else do you think, Spencer, the seeds need to germinate?
Air.
Air, yes. A third component and needed requirement for a seed to germinate is air. All right, and there's one more thing. Not all seeds need this to germinate, but some do. Do you know what that is?
Yes.
What?
Light.
Light, yes. Great job. Some seeds need light as well. Great. We're making progress. Well, what do you think, Spencer? Let's take this knowledge and let's try our own workshop experience right here in our kitchen here. We call this garden in the bag, or you can use a glove called garden in a glove. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to take some seeds. So Spencer has 3 bean seeds, and Spencer's going to lay the bean seeds on a piece of paper towel, just a small piece of paper towel, all right, just a small section of it. He's going to lay those inside the paper towel, all right. And once he does that, he's going to fold the paper towel to cover up. He's going to fold it into thirds to cover up the seeds, all right. And once he does this, after he folds it over, we need to then give the seeds some moisture. We need to get it wet. All right. So Spencer's going to take a syringe that we have here. You can use anything that can apply some water over top of the paper towel. Did you apply some water?
Oh.
Yep. Don't forget, seeds need water to germinate. Take your syringe there and just spray some water across the entire paper towel. Make sure it's moist and wet enough. Perfect. Now fold it up, and Spencer is going to, after he folds, he's going to put it into a plastic Ziploc bag. Be sure that when you place this in the bag, make sure you write on the bag the date that you're going to hang it up on your window behind you. That way you can check your bag, your seed every day to see if it did germinate. We planted many seeds this past 2 weeks, and we've been hanging them on our window here in our kitchen and checking them every couple days. So Spencer's going to hang this up on our window. That way the sunlight can come in, and it will increase the temperature and help the seed germinate. So Spencer, go hang them up, and then I want you to grab a seed that we might have hanging there. You can choose one that you like. You want to grab the pea?
I would like to grab the pea.
Okay, let's hop on in here. Let's pull it out, and let's see if this pea did indeed germinate. Now, we did this on April 26th, which was this past Sunday, and today's Thursday. So it has been 4 days. We had it nice and moist, so this one might have germinated. I'm not sure. If not, we can pull another one down. Wow, they did germinate.
Look at this.
Wow, great. This is a great one, Spencer. So pick that one up, and this was a pea seed, and you can see that the embryo, it did germinate, and it is actually emerged. The seedling has emerged about 1 inch. That's pretty impressive to have germination in 4 days, just by having it hanging on your window. That's wonderful. So good job, Spencer.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Did you learn something today?
I did, yes.
Great. Fantastic. Okay, so for all you growing gardeners out there, take what you learned today, get some seeds at home, grab your brother, your sister, or a friend, or your mom and dad, or your grandparents, and experiment and have a fun growing experience using garden in a bag or garden in a glove. All right? Join us next time for more Growing Gardeners. Bye.
Bye. Oh my gosh.
That was good.
Oh my gosh, I hope it worked. Did it?
God, I hope it did too. Okay. I think
Did
it did. Let's see.
Oh, it's a...
Wait. Oh, are you